Hey guys, it's Christoph here from the Card Boys, showcasing my winner Uta deck. This won me a local sealed event for the Uta starter. It was about 16 of us, consisting of about 4 rounds, and it was a very fun event. So I thought I'd show off the deck that won me the event. So we'll start off with Uta. So Uta is a 5k leader with 5 life. Her ability is when attacking, when it's 1 dot under, you can reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a film card, add it to hand. If not, you put it on the bottom. So every card in the deck you'll be running will be filmed, so you'll never not get a hit, which is really good because it gives you massive draw power. So Uta, a very cool leader that does a lot of interesting things. You definitely can play around with it, but this is the deck list that I built from the one starter deck I got that I think works pretty well. So that's the leader. Let's get into the cards. So probably one of, if not the most important card in the deck to start off with is Tony Chopper. He is your 2k in the deck and probably the best 2k that you have in the deck. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Always got me out of a tricky situation when I needed to, so definitely best card in the deck. Next up, we got 4 2-cost 4k Jinbei. Bit controversial, but definitely one of the best cards in the deck. It's just always been able to get me out of situations. People don't expect it. You play it on 2, and just get this swing for pretty consistent board. Just 1 under. Swing for 5, get you some good hits. So definitely one of the best cards, if not the best card in the deck. Next up, we have the 2-cost Trafalgar Law. Easily one of the best cards in the deck, if not the best card in the deck. Ability, on your main phase, you can rest 1 Don, bounce this back to hand, and play a free cost or less. Really, really good. You could bounce this back to hand, bring out a Jinbei, or maybe something else, or even a Tony Chopper if you want to, depending on what your matchups are. Definitely a really good card, and definitely one of the best in the deck, if not the best. Next up, we have the 3-cost 5k Usopp. Very much so the best card in the deck. I think this card makes the deck run what it is. It was out it. I don't think this deck would have won me. I would have gone 4x in the event, and I think definitely if you're not running this 4, you're joking yourself, you're kidding yourself. So definitely run that at 4. Next up, we have, I've actually taken an extra one by accident, but we got 4 Nico Robin. Definitely the best card in the deck. I mean, the ability on play, you can play a film or straw hat character with a cost of 2 or less. That means you can get your Laws out, you can get your Jinbeis out, you can get your Choppers out. It's absolutely crazy combo, and actually won me one of my games yesterday. So definitely need to run this at 4 because it's the best card in the deck, as I said. Next up, we have 4-cost 5k Brook. You won't be hearing this often in this video, but definitely best card in the deck. I think this is phenomenal. Definitely just the combo. On play, you can play one of your Straw Hats or film characters for a free cost or less. You can bring out Robin. You could then bring out your Law or your Jinbei or your Tony Chopper. Absolutely crazy combo that actually won me a few games. So definitely need to play that at 4. As I said, best card in the deck. Next up, we got 4 of the 4-cost 6k Roanoa Zoro. There's so many good cards in the deck, but I would have to definitely say this is the best card in the deck. It definitely just does what you want to do. It's a big body, and it just gets out there and gets in your opponent's face, and that's really what you want to see. So definitely run that at 4. Next up, easily one of my favorites, if not the best card in the deck, Frankie. 5-cost 7k vanilla. Just like the Zoro, it's a big body, but even bigger, has an extra K on top, which makes it definitely the best card in the deck, and definitely something I could not live without. Next up, we have the 7-cost 7k Blocker Luffy. This card just makes the deck. It's the best card in the deck, and without it, you're just going to lose. On play effect is you can bring out one of your 4-cost Straw Hat film characters. So you get the combo on, get your Luffy out, get your Brook out, get your Robin out, and then get your Law, Jinbei, or Tony Chopper. Absolutely crazy combo. Best card in the deck. And then rounding out the cards that we've already previously seen in other sets, we have 3000 starred Onigiri. This card saved me. Best card in the deck by far. So many games, it got me through. The effect is for free Don, you can plus 6k to your character or leader, and then bring out a 3k vanilla body to the field or less. So you play this, you can bring out maybe your Usopp, you can bring out your Robin, and then, as I said, with Robin, you can then play your Law, then you play your Jinbei, or you can play your Chopper. Absolutely crazy. On trigger effect, you can basically rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Absolutely mad card. One of the best, if not the best in the deck. But that's the old stuff that we see in OPO2. So let me show you the new stuff that comes with the Uta starter deck. Just a quick rundown of what I versed that day. I versed a Uta deck first up, which was pretty good for me. I thought that was an interesting deck to verse first round, but Uta goes pretty well into Uta, so that was all right. Second round we versed another Uta, which was a bit of a surprise, and it was a bit of a rougher matchup for me, but Uta was able to pull through. Third round was against another Uta, which was a little bit perplexing. I wasn't expecting that, but I had to play a little bit differently, but we were able to get the win in the end. And then in the end, we actually, for the fourth round, we had an Uta mirror match, which was, I think everyone kind of expected that in the sealed event to have an Uta in the finals, but having 2 is pretty crazy. So that was a really tough match, but we were able to get through it, and as I said, we were able to get the win. But yeah, let's get into some of the new cards here. So first up, probably one of the best cards in the deck, if not best, we have New Genesis. This card is, if your leader is Uta, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and reveal one film character and then bottom deck the others. You can then set up one of your Don as active. Now this is crazy. If you have 2 of this in your opening hand, you're going first. You can get double cards. That's 2 extra draw cards you're getting. That's insane. Definitely one of the best cards in the deck, if not the best. Next up, we have 2 of the new Blacklight. This is definitely one of the best cards in the deck, if not the best. Its effect is, if your leader is Uta, you can either rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, or you can KO one of your opponent's 5 or less characters that are on the field. So that is pretty crazy. So definitely won me a few games. You're able to get through some blockers, able to get through some heavy attacks and survive the next turn. And yeah, I think without Backlight, you're just not playing it well. And I think 2 is definitely what you want in the starter deck. The one starter deck, I don't think you want any more. That's just how it is. So yeah, you can play around with it, but 2 is what you get in the starter. So I think that's all you need. Next up, you have I'm Invincible, which is the MVP of the deck. Without this, you're not going to win. Essentially, it's a kid leader effect for free Don. You can set one of your Uta leaders back up to active. That means you can go potentially for put 7 Don Uta, swing for 12, then activate this, swing for another 12. Crazy. Also trigger, gets you extra 1,000 on your leader. Definitely one of the best cards in the deck, in the starter deck. Definitely need to play at 4. Definitely in the sealed event, and best card of the deck, 100%. And then finally, I'm saying the best for last. This is the MVP, even more MVP than the last card. This is the Uta Blocker, best card in the deck, won me at every game. Every time I saw this, I won. This Uta is basically a blocker, and during the end phase, you can trash one of your film cards and set up any one of your film characters. So you can set up her, you can set up Luffy, anyone you want. And yeah, really just one of the best cards in the deck. Really awesome. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the deck profile. I took a lot of hard work in it, opened the one structure deck and putting this together for you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Click like and subscribe, and check out the Facebook channel. We've got a meme night coming up this Saturday where we're playing non-meta decks. So look out for a few deck profiles for that. But overall, guys, this has been Christoph from the Card Boys, and I'll catch you guys later.